I think everything is all set up properly. I think my audio is good. Oh. Why does it do that? You should just skip the scheduled ad break if you run a manual one. Anyway. Plans for today are to try my first deep Archimedia, or rather elite Archimedia, whatever this is. Temporal Archimedia. The first time ever. Here I'm just gonna go for the whole complete kit of it. Negative status effects, not a big deal. Reduced armor, not really a big deal, because I don't really need armor for Wisp. Dual blades, I don't really use melee at all to begin with. Ability duration is reduced by 50%. That's not the best, but that's not bad. My weaponry, I got the AX-52 or Phage or Vectis. My Phage is nowhere near built. AX isn't particularly built, but it's a lot better. My Vestor 77 is very much built for this, so that's what I'm running for my secondary. I actually got really lucky with that. And then melee, I don't really use melee, so I just threw on one that I already had. And yeah, let me double check my actual build though on Wisp. I should have shield gating. As survival means. Reduce the strength a little bit. And pop this over here and actually duration, range. Is there one more augur I could use? Message for duration, range. Okay, none for strength. That's Amar's hatred. I guess my best bet would be reach for a little bit of extra range for this. And what should I throw on from the other? Ooh, that would actually be good, so I can bump this up even further for the moats. I should be pretty much as good as I'm gonna get. Actually, let me make sure I'm using the right build for my pistol.
Try not to die.
It looks like I am. In theory, I should probably farm this one more time so I can max out Sure Shot, but I don't think the slightly higher status chance is going to make or break the build. And otherwise, it is pretty good. I've enjoyed it in Steel Path so far. This... Actually, this one isn't even remotely built. Huh. I'm going to be using only my secondary for this fight, I guess.
Hiya, freaky space friend.
They removed her swearing. For some reason. You know, you can bisect a guy laterally, but, God forbid someone swears.
It's okay to like
That's
these.
the right one.
Huh. Okay. Get your loadout ready, because once you're locked in, I
I
cannot
wish
pull
I
you
got,
out
like,
without the whole
Valkyr or
run
something.
going to hell.
That would have been good. Though... the reduction in armor wouldn't have been great. I have her built with a purple shard. Which... you know, is sort of the main focus for her, being melee. And the duration wouldn't have been a good one, but... Ooh, neat. Here, let's see how this actually goes. I know, oh, they're confused. reservoir or anything like that. This should be super easy, at least.
People think the consequences of time travel are like, oh no, mom and dad never kissed and now I don't exist. Cute, but no. How about cracks in the spatio-temporal fabric followed by the breakdown of reality as we know it?
Do decent enough damage.
That's what we're trying to prevent here.
Hey, if stomping all this tech rot keeps reality intact, I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm doing some... not too bad. Okay, I was actually expecting this to be a whole lot scarier. But then again, I wasn't really getting into any real, what's it called? Any steel path until this update, actually. Gotta maybe be a little bit quieter for a moment. Listen for the self-effervon. A whole lot more hidden, apparently. Actually, they're super easy to find.
Miss Velasco, we have already terminated half the designated targets. I do hope your note-taking is keeping up.
I'm getting stuck. Okay, so this might go a whole lot easier than I was afraid of. Come on. Are these even steel path enemies, or are they just high level? Because if they're high level, that's like no concern. Like, I legitimately do not know if they're steel path or just... I wonder if I'm like getting some sort of damage buff or something. Okay, yeah, you do get a little bit of a damage buff. Because my gun should not be doing that much damage, I think. The only issue here is that it is lagging just a little bit.
Techrot's screaming on multiple wavelengths. Timeline flaws standing out like zits on a cheerleader.
And I have actually finished my farming of Temple.
Just so long
luckily.
as this was all worth the effort.
I mentioned it in my announcement, but I am doing just a shorter stream because my head is still sore, but I really, really wanted to try my Deep Archimedia. Not Deep Archimedia, Temporal for the first time on stream. And I just really wanted to actually try it. I'm using my habit of searching for the X items. Azure Shard. I didn't actually check if I Have my mic... Okay, my mic is good. My app audio capture is good. Perfect. Alright, survival next.
Okay, Kaya. We're gonna get these hell scrubbers up and running. You do... whatever it is you're doing.
Already on it?
I think I had this amount of lag when I did my Netra cells too. Luckily my reservoirs are keeping me in pretty good shape. Why are you popping that immediately? Is there like an actual good reason, or... do we have something that we're actually have a goal of? Oh, do those things just like go off super quick? That would kind of explain it. Hopefully stream isn't too bad. Oof. Damn, I got like one popped by the toxin. That's the biggest threat to me, apparently. Okay, now I'm understanding. Oh, they're popping those immediately. Should probably be up in the air more often with Wisp because of the invisibility passive and the fact that it just generally makes me harder to hit. Man, I guess the spawn was like absolutely cranked. Oh, this is gonna take a whole lot more work than I was expecting. Okay, now I'm starting to understand the prime sure-footed memes. Are you really really playing Warframe if you can see what's going on. Dear God. I feel like I'm playing blindfolded right now. What is that? I don't know if I should touch that. If I am supposed to touch it, I assume one of my teammates is going to touch it.
Yeah, this is a world worth saving. Screaming fungus and demon appliances. Gotta make sure all this survives.
Yeah, I should have brought my basket.
People tell me it's better than Oblivion.
I don't think this is actually Steel Path, because the amount of resources seems a little bit low. Put that there in their way. A little bit of... Oof. Try and put down my... moats. I feel like shield gating is the most important thing right now. Ow. Let go of me, please. Oh, I'm so glad I modded in. What's it called? Whatever it is. Very much distracted by not dying. At least I'm sort of starting to get the hang of high-end Wisp. Which is basically just, or at least shield-gated Wisp, which I've been using. Alright, we're almost to the end. As I put my eye on my... shields at all times, basically. So I know when I'm in danger and need to hit my tree. Okay, so you can just, like, detonate them. That's how that works, I guess. We don't have to worry about them. What? We should be alright at this point, I think. I've also been working on a lot of liches lately, or my technosite sort of things. I've overall been really fun, I'd say. Aside from the whole name change thing. Like, I get they had to because some of the names were really concerning, but yeah, I guess we're just leaving them. I guess they still get their stuff if they bleed out right away. I've been working on my technosites. They have been kind of fun. Hopefully survivability going down to 0 and give me like some sort of problem. Hello there. Fancy meeting you here. Omniforma blueprint, I don't use those pretty much at all. But I do have it, I suppose. Actually, I did use it, I think, on my Valkyr claws, specifically.
Last order of business. Flair's concert tonight. It needs to happen. If Victor shuts it down, then there's no telling what that does to the timeline.
Nobody touches a single immaculately placed hair on Flair's head.
Oh, she's
You've
a
got
fan
my
of Flair.
word.
I think. Okay, I'm gonna be absolutely useless against those because do they have an actual weak spot on them that you pop? Or maybe those things specifically don't. At the very least, I am providing some value, even if I might be getting kind of carried a little bit. I don't know. So we just need to do a total of 6 waves. Which I'm sure will go perfectly fine. I do like they made the invisibility now an actual toggle on your... Oh boy. Yeah, I do like no damage to those things. Oh yeah, and they released the song for this that I was talking about trying to find yesterday. And it's actually a really good song. The band really did a good job with it that they hired. I don't remember what they're actually called offhand. I don't really pay much attention to bands and stuff, but... Ooh. I'm getting whisked away. Oh, that's not an enemy? Wasn't expecting arson. What's in this? Just sit there. Oh, hello,
Can't
Stalker.
believe what's going on.
He's a fan
Haley
too.
Pix, the chronometer, everything's going crazy. Something is special about this moment. Can't let anything happen to Flair.
My friend is here.
The show will go on.
He is
We'll
weak
make sure.
as hell.
Heretic, I am your salvation!
I might only do one of these on stream because I haven't even had a chance to check how it looks on my backend thing, my phone, to like preview it without having to worry about my system trying to run the preview. I call my backend to sound like it's more technical than just pulling the video up on my phone. You gotta sell the illusion of being a professional streamer, even if you're not. I think I got distracted from what I was saying. I only got back on my ADHD meds, which means I should actually be able to focus a lot better on streaming and actually just kind of keeping talking going like I'm doing right now. I wonder if you actually get reward from this. I don't think you would. It's entirely possible. You know what? Moa Spectre, you're here now too. Do I have all three up? Hopefully. No, I did not. This is a hell of a mission. I really wish I could have brought Valkyrie now, because she would have been so much fun with just the sheer volume of enemies. Because with the new Exalted rework and Pseudo-Exalted rework, she is really good with the... I forget the name of it. The melee mod that, when you proc electricity, it will spread status effects at a 20% chance. Or 20% chance when you proc status effect, that the effect of the ability will happen. Which absolutely shreds, as it turns out. I do like the concept of this as being a endgame activity rather than just trying to reach a level cap. I don't know if I'll ever end up actually trying to reach a level cap run. I might one day, just as a for fun thing, but it's just the sheer amount of time it takes. Like, I don't want to spend 3 hours in one Warframe mission, like survival or something. At least not currently. This isn't too bad for resources, at least. Maybe that does spawn in here, I guess.
My service, my everything, yeah!
It looks like they're doing pretty good against... Oop. Down. Unfortunately, my weapon is not great at this big burst of damage we need on him. Unless I can get one of these to pop and just hit him. That's about the only big burst of damage I can do to the Screamer. But luckily this means we're done. I've actually been talking to a lot more people in Warframe 2, just like random people. Just while we're doing defense and stuff. And there we go. How forged Archon Shard Crimson? Ooh. I can throw that on my Valkyrie as well for more melee crit damage, because I'm just going to be stacking that up mostly. And also I ended up getting a new skin for Valkyrie, just because the rework made me really love playing Valkyrie again, which was my original main all the way back in like 2015, 2016. It should just become fun again. Not bounties. Getting lost somehow.
How's it hanging?
You don't have to keep up with the science jargon, you know.
Stickers! See what these ones do. I like that Kalimos picture. I wonder if they're gonna, like, release any of these as glyphs. Or if they're already as glyphs. Be fun to have as just a profile picture on Discord or something. That one actually doesn't seem too bad. You can really get the ball rolling with it in theory. Yeah, that's a good defensive, I think. That seems really handy, actually. Because Toxin was my biggest weakness as Wisp there. Okay, but what's the point of the score? Is this just for fun? I like that. If there is just, like, for fun stickers, too.
Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one. I already finished the entirety of the... Okay, no, good. I haven't. I was worried. Or Caliban would be a good option. I had him built for Steel Path as well. Not very well, apparently. I had him built solely into summons, I believe, that is. There's some efficiency on. And I guess the other thing would be duration. I already have prime continuity. Good augur message. And then not quite enough for catalyzing shields. Not quite enough for rolling guard either.
That would have been a good side option. I'll just put an Augur Reach, get that extra Augur bonus. I'm running Energize. Oh, I can actually max that out. Perfect. I have how much energy? 190. That's not much at all. Do that or Augur Reach. Could reduce the ability strength by 30 and just put on an extra 150 energy. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that because I can use this as an offset to it. Perfect. That'll be good. Trying to decide, should I put on catalyzing shields just to shield gate instead of this? Yeah, I'll throw it on instead of talent, and actually I think I have... Okay, my talent is not ranked up enough. That out, throw... No, I can't. Alright, I think the reason I didn't have flow here is Razor Gyre. On Streamline. And up the Augur. Alright, I think that's a good enough build. And this is still decent enough. If there's anything I want to throw on it. Galatine I don't really bother with. This I really can't make much use of unless I do a potato and a Forma. Which I have a Forma, but I don't have a potato anymore.
How are you the most normal person I know? Let me know if you're hunting that one elusive Peelypix.
Oh, you need to do the highest rank stuff to actually get the currency? Okay.
Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to hell.
Hey, it's not considered Steel Path. Huh. I was worried they were gonna actually be, like, difficult. This one would be good. And I assume these are actually, like, consumed. Oh, they're permanent. Never mind. least allegedly. Let me look at the patch notes. That's where I'm actually going to find the relevant information. The update notes. Encore. Not consumed on use. Okay. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with that then. I was worried that they were just like, I should keep it in case I need it, but no. Okay, for that, it's exterminate. For this, I'm thinking maybe fly would be good. Either that or a loaded Thermion RPG just to one-shot the big guys. I don't think I'd get enough uses out of it. Let's go with it, why not? For this one, just kill stuff, so. Just put on my better gun. And for the last one, which is defense. Maybe I should put... No. Yeah. Caliban will also just, like, instantly pop. I'm gonna throw this on here instead. And should I? Wake up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the Wake Up Call RPG. Final one. Let's just pop that on. I'm actually bringing defense reduction and everything with the Taliban. What is that 2550 I have?
People think the
Oh wow, that's a
consequences
lot of
time travel
Summoner's
are like,
Wrath
oh no,
increased
mom and dad
damage.
never kissed and now I don't exist. Cute, but no. How about cracks in the spatio-temporal fabric followed by the breakdown of reality as we know it? That's what we're trying to prevent here.
Hey, if stomping all this tech rot keeps reality intact, I'm here for it.
I need to start building up. I just need energy. Being out of energy and my frame rate being horrible is not the greatest. Energy is my main concern right now. That and the fact that my frames keep dropping down to like 20. Ow. Yeah, I guess I should have brought Wisp so I'm not... Can't hold that many buttons at once. I don't remember what I put on for my... ability thing.
Confirming extermination proceeding as planned. Midpoint reached. No significant issues.
Oh, dude, if you could see what I'm seeing, chronometer going absolutely nutsoid. Keep it up.
Apparently this was a mistake. The ease of basic made me think that this was going to be easy.
Elimination quota's been met. Did you get what you needed, Velasco?
Well, I think we need to gather more evidence. Stage 2, here we come.
Providing, hopefully, at least a slight bit of value with my little guys shielding. I thought that my Vesper would still be good, considering it's really good at Steel Path, but...
Okay, Kaya. We're gonna get these hell scrubbers up and running. You do... whatever it is you're doing.
Already on it?
I cannot see what's going on. Hildren is really good. I really need to get a Hildren eventually. Now I'm, for whatever reason, I'm actually getting damage done. Like build up really quick or something, because oh yeah, it builds up like way too quick. Where was that damage when I was starting out? And last mission. Alright. For this thing. Oh, I was expecting a Thermium RPG to do, you know, a whole lot of damage. It would seem it does not. Yeah, at least as long as I don't get hit with, what's it called? Toxin, I'm pretty well good. So it might have been alright if I had just got my 2 up at first. I wonder if I can use this and just, like, throw it, perhaps? Nope. Well, at least now I feel like I'm vaguely pulling a little bit of weight instead of being hard carried. Aside from the fact that I still basically can't see a single thing that's going on.
Kaya, I gotta ask. How is this science? I'm scrubbing the freaking streets over here.
Every teeny tiny tech rock particle sucked up into those towers has a tale to tell.
Alright. Yeah. I guess that's the importance of having your defense good. You know what? Let's get my buddy out. My pet boy band member. Lights Lasers or whatever his name is. He's a good boy. I think. He gets to fight the big tech rot thingamajig. I cannot see anything going on right now. Right now I'm basically just like making sure I don't die. That's the most important thing right now. The second is everything else. I didn't even see someone down. I'm pretty much blind. I still refuse to use sure-footed. I will never use it. I'm sure-footed is for nerds. Play something that can't fall or whatever. I would be doing that, but I'm, you know, going for the full deep Archimedia thing. What's hitting me, but if my shields are gone, I'm using my one. There we go, I'm getting into the swing of it. Doing plenty of damage. By plenty of damage, I mean like getting an occasional kill. And then Beyblading away as soon as I start getting hit. But I am getting an occasional kill, which I think counts for something. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. I'm bringing out my summer list. Just gonna start tunneling into, visioning into not dying and getting some kills. The next is defense, which should be not bad at all. looks like my habit is still good, at least. Of doing that little roundabout. And the last one should be hopefully pretty easy. I am looking very forward to actually playing as Temple. Luckily they fixed the bug today that was making it so that way
needs to happen.
enemies
if Victor
just
shuts it down,
spawn
then there's
super
no telling what that does to the
late.
timeline.
Nobody touches a single immaculately placed hair on Flair's head. You've got my word.
Alright, let's get these guys out to shoot from a distance. They can at least provide some degree of assistance. Oh wait, that's my Ortholist, that's why it's so low level. Ad break is starting. Unfortunately, I cannot like just disable them or something. So VOD watchers won't have to worry about it, but it is slightly annoying. This is also nice because it doubles as a movement tool. Well, my pet is doing, I think, more than I am. To a degree, anyway. I wonder why
Remember when I used to take you out
Archimedia
dancing?
actually lags so much.
Wasn't
It
so
doesn't seem
long
like
ago.
there's a ton more enemies than usual.
Don't get any ideas. We've got a job to do.
Pray for a perch! Pray for a perch! Pray for a perch!
Alright, well, I was able to provide at least a little bit of assistance by, by armor stripping. Even though that's about all I did. Oops, that was not the right one. At least it's a good distraction anyway. Keep him away from Claire. My aim is like non-existent right now. Are you? Why are you that far off? Well, it's not a big issue. I've also been playing a bit of Ash recently, and it's been interesting. There was that bug where you just lose your 4, but that seems to have been fixed, so I just need to actually give him a try again. Had some stream in the back that suddenly popped out of nowhere. I don't see my... God, what is that? What the hell is that? Got my tab back. I'm putting you back on. Done, and when I'm done, I'll end off the stream, I think. What the hell is that? I don't remember seeing that as the modification. The ground suddenly hates me, apparently. Which, to be fair, I don't really particularly like the ground either, but that's between me and it. It shouldn't be bringing this up when I'm with other people. Also, that is extremely annoying that the sound thing hits me as well. It's not moving for like 2 seconds and it seems to happen. Is that some new modifier for it? Jeez. Got the chips, the Emerald Archon Toe Forged, which, not a big fan. They're not like something I use on a lot of stuff, I don't think, but it is plausible to throw on one of my setups. Not the right one.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad it's you. Okay, get your loadout ready, because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to
Alright, so
hell.
that's the whole set of it. Oh, I guess that was It's Alive. I didn't see that at all last time, so I just didn't know about it. Okay. That explains that I don't have a heavy weapon. I thought they were just going to be the same variables. I didn't realize it added extra variable to each of them. That's where I went wrong. That's why I was so weak.
It's okay to like these.
I got one arcane escapist. I don't know what I'd use that on. If I'd even use it. That will be usable on either Wisp, Lavos. Well, actually, Lavos, that's kind of useless. What else? Corvex, obviously. I guess any exalted weapon would count if you added radiation. Or what other ones there would be? Guess I can just, like, start in Elite Archimedia and do this, like, weekly. Hmm.
Need time to think? Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
I got arcanes the previous 2 rounds. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy a new
Sup,
sticker
Drifter?
pack, because I think I'm gonna be playing this a lot. Like, weekly, possibly.
Still with the lingering bubblegum
I don't
odor.
want phosphor ashes. That would be neat, but I don't have one that I'm planning on using right away. So let's see what stickers I get. Bird. Fully build stacks of cold. The rolling or slinging removes the stacks. Oh, and Peely picks chip on successful mission. Ooh, Necromech summon, that's cool. That doesn't seem particularly useful. This I can once I get enough of them, I upgrade it. That's alright.
Did you get any rares? You give me hope, you know.
That's my first time trying any sort of Archimedean thing. I've only ever tried Netracells before, and I did not do very well. That was back right before I started getting into Steel Path. I did not realize it would be so difficult back then. I thought that was like a steam valve.
All set? Let me know if you're hunting that one elusive Peely
Really
Pix.
want to go and try again the new set of stuff. That's gonna be really good for Ember if I wanted to use her at all.
But they're so shiny. Later.
Alright, putting back on my Velk. Have any of these that I was leveling up currently? Nope. Burstin, that's my most used. I am leveling up these Coda weapons that I've gotten. As for this, I just run the Frag Ore because I got a decent enough Riven for it. I guess this isn't the greatest, is it? That's a higher initial combo, but... Put this one back on, I think. One less range, but... if I really want to make this work, I'd throw on Primed Reach anyway. I really need to get more melee influences. I did look up where they came from, but I kinda forgotten now. I think it was the Cavia. Yeah, it was, with Bird 3. Didn't even have to finish looking it up. Yeah, that is actually the bulk of the new update, but I'm definitely going to be doing more of the actual update itself on the side. This is my current Lich. I've hunted 2 of them so far.
I really think everyone's doing the best they can. You know?
This is my 3rd one. I can actually get some live heart cells, which will be nice. I can work on getting more weapons. Also reminds me. Do I have any weapons I should break down, perhaps, that I don't really have a use for? Do I have an unranked Voltor? I don't need the AK Lotto. I don't... unless I get a Riven, I'm not going to use it whatsoever. I'm collecting these just for the fun of it. All the Dex duplicates. Otherwise I'd have a ton more slots. Palatine I'm keeping. Like it. Guess I don't need the Gamma Core for anything. Yeah, I can sell my bonus Prisma Angstrom. Got that a little while back. And Stubba doesn't become anything, does it? No. Not used in crafting. Hey. Can I have a ribbon? Sell these 2 and then double check if I got a Stubba ribbon. No. There we go. More space in my inventory for Coda weapons and the Purgator that I got. Yeah, I'm gonna start Temple's full build tomorrow. Make a full frame blueprint. My head is still not doing great, but I did everything I really, really wanted to do, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Overall, aside from the fact that it absolutely tanks my frames, Temporal Archimedia is a lot of fun. It's both harder and not as hard as I thought, mostly because I misunderstood the Exterminate one, not realizing it adds a whole new set of risk variables, and I kind of can't bring out heavy weapons. I kind of need to do that leveling up thing. There's a lot of things I actually need to level up. I also need to work on and try they're almost leveled up. I leveled up my Kavia today so I could get a melee arcane. Fortuna I need to do, and Cetus I need to do, as well as the Quills. I don't think I'll be able to up the Quills yet for a while because I have to hunt... what are they called? Eidolons. I don't do Eidolons, so that was kind of slipping my mind. I just kind of really neglect my standings. Feels like too much daily grind. The only one I even bothered with was the Hex. Well, aside from my borderline passive ones of these syndicates. Yeah, I'll start off my plugging. My Discord, where you guys can chat with me and other members of my community when I'm offline. I can always go updates on plans and stuff, like I gave the plan of doing my super early stream yesterday. Was there. Secondly, YouTube. So if you came in late or missed a stream, you can find them all there. I try to upload all my VODs, roughly. I think pretty much my entire catalog of VODs should be there. And finally, my Blue Sky that I use. The command is just exclamation mark Twitter because that's what everyone's going to default to if they try to find my social media. And nobody I've followed as Warframe, so I'm just going to end off. I'm going to start watching some more streams again to do rating or having some background noise and chatting stuff. Yeah. My stream schedule is usually Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday from 7 to 10 PST. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.